Alright, the next quest in the story is called More Than a Hunch, given to us by Ryne, the newly renamed Minfilia, who I'll never mention that again. She's Ryne from now on. And level 77, here we go. Are you feeling alright, Mercy? After you defeated the Light Warden, I could swear I saw its ether. And then there's a hyphen. Never mind. I'm still getting used to my powers. It's probably nothing. I'm just relieved I was right about where the Warden was hiding. The last one is hiding in Kalusia, isn't it? I can't feel it from here, believe it or not. But perhaps we should head back to the Crystarium first. We have a lot to tell the Exarch, and I think we could all do with some rest. It gets nods all around, and we are indeed heading that way, but Y'shtola, she sees it too then. And she walks off. Talk about just dropping that on me. For the first time, like, actually to me, I believe. I think that's been said about me behind closed doors, but I'm a real person, god damn it. I have feelings. They're delicate. Okay, we're back at the Crystarium. We're heading east from the main Etherite. Y'shtola and Ryne are here, and no one else. Ryne or Rin? I think he said Ryne. Why is a good question. The others are with the Exarch. Before we join them, there's something I wish to confirm, says Y'shtola. Tell me, Ryne, have you noticed anything peculiar about Mercy's appearance of late? Anything at all? Speak freely, she won't mind. Well, since Minfilia bequeathed her power to me, I've been able to see the light inside her. Though I didn't think anything of it at first, but after we defeated the Warden in Amarang, I realized something was wrong. You've absorbed its ether, Mercy, and the light within you has grown monstrous. Then it is as I suspected. How are you feeling? You think about it, and it hurts. You get a flash as if you're... Like the screen has gone like this kind of milky white. I mean, Y'shtola reaches out to you, but then the headache is gone. You shake your head. If naught is done, this will only get worse. Ryne, with the power of the Oracle, you have gained some measure of control over light, have you not? Is there anything you can do for her? She thinks. Extinguishing it is out of the question. Even at her strongest, Minfilia could only hold back the light. I might be able to suppress it, but I don't know for how long. Then we have no choice but to rely on Urianger and his secrets. If the next battle is to be the last, you may yet be able to play your part, but you will need all of your strength. I will discuss strategy with the others and see that everything is made ready for our departure. You are to return to your chambers and rest until then. Understood? ... Understood. Or, I'm fine, in italics, let me help. Or, yes, mother, ... No. I'll go with, I'm fine, let me help. This is not the time for false bravado. Should your condition worsen, it could have dire consequences for us all. Now please, return to your chambers and rest. She has a nice face on, you know, she's smiling. I knew no matter what I chose, it was going to be the same fucking... God, I forgot for a second I had to actually go to an Ethernet shard to go to a different Ethernet shard, because in Guild Wars 2 you can just go to your map and... No, sorry. Damn it, I get all these games mixed up. Actually, you can do it in Guild Wars 2 also, but in Baldur's Gate 3 and Guild Wars 2 you can just open your map and click where you want to go. Which is a nice easy change. What are oh shit, I forgot about the... I will follow up on those... I believe I'm doing 4 different versions. I'm doing the tank version, I'm doing the healer version, I'm doing the ranged... I think it's probably ranged magical DPS version. But it could also include archer / bard, I don't know. But I'm also doing the melee, so Dragoon, so I got all 4 going on. I think I'm going to do them... I just don't know. When I hit level 80 with all of them? But we're talking to the manager of suites. Is everything alright, miss? You don't seem quite yourself. Perhaps a hot meal and a freshly made bed will improve matters. Your room is ready, if you'd care to retire. Yeah, sure. Very good. If you should have need of anything at all, pray do not hesitate to call. More Than a Hunch is complete, but it's not complete. We're going to have a cutscene with Ardbert. For sure. In fact, the screen goes dark. Cutscene in our quarters. We look shocked, but why would we be? Ardbert is always here. Okay, so we have... So this is where you've been hiding. Or why did you stay behind? That's actually a better question. Why did you stay behind? You approach him. His back is turned. He's looking out the night, out the window to the night sky.
And sometimes the dead would rather not be disturbed. But enough about me. What of Armorang?
We explain what happened. We get the screen go dark, as it does with all long storytelling, and we're back to the present. We're sitting on a stool at the table.
I see. Minfilia's gone then.
It would seem that way.
Which means the reason I must suffer this purgatory shall forever remain a mystery.
This technically wouldn't be purgatory. That's like a space. Oh, as we were thinking about that, we get shocked with 3, 4, 5. You know, like clutching at your chest as these pulses of light, 7. These.
What's the matter? Are you all right?
Light just keeps pulsing from us, and we are like in agony, clutching our chests. And now we are down. One knee down, one hand down. Ardbert reaches for us, and as his hand comes close, he touches light, and it glows brightly. It seems to hurt him somehow, or shock him. I can't tell yet. He's looking at his hand now.
What just happened?
We're okay for now. We're looking up. We're getting up. Oh, shit. There was something Minfilia said to me, or not even the most valiant heroes can stand alone. I don't even know what that means. There was something Minfilia said to me.
Minfilia said my time had not yet come. That I still had a role to play.
Mm-hmm.
Not even the most valiant heroes can stand alone. No, it couldn't be. There's only one hero in this room, and it is not me. I'm just a shadow, cursed to wander.
Oh, I'm probably guessing wrong. I'm not going to say it out loud. I'm also not going to write it down or even probably remember that I guessed it. But I actually watched a movie recently called The Menu, which was fantastic. And what did not end up going in the direction I thought it was going at all. Until like the second or third course. But anyway. I might be wrong, but I also don't want to spoil it for anybody who's kind of on this journey with me, because I wouldn't do that in a movie if I was watching a movie with somebody for the first time, so. I'll let you know if I was wrong or right, and I'll be honest about it. For some reason, we looked at our door, and when we turned back, Ardbert was gone. Was there a knock that I missed? Oh, the Exarch is trying to get in. We open the door for him.
Forgive the intrusion, but Minfilia, that is, Ryne, and the others were asking after you.
Sorry, Ryne. Okay. I was wrong on both counts. It wasn't Ryne, it wasn't Rin, it was Ryne. R-Y-N-E. My bad. Sorry. Ryne.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, no, not really, but I'm sure I'll lie. You tell him something, I don't know what. He's a little shocked.
That pain again. And did it pass?
After like 7 or 8 pulses.
Thank goodness for that. I would not wish to see you suffer. Though I know only too well how much you have suffered on our behalf in recent days.
I also was in a Reddit thread, I believe it was, and somebody was saying like the twist was totally guessable. Like they saw it coming. And I hate that I read that because it gets in my head. I'm like, okay, what could be? So I have an idea what it might be now. Again, I'm not going to share it. I'm not going to spoil anything. If you have your own guesses, then put it in the comments if you want to, but might spoil it for somebody else. So just keep it in your mind, maybe, and see if you're right.
Indeed, I have no right to impose upon you further. Nevertheless, I must ask one thing of you.
If you don't have a right, whatever. I'm not going to parse it, pick it apart.
That you survive this, no matter what.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Well, I can't promise that.
When the dust settles, you must return to your world, for the battles to come, and the wars yet unwon. The final Light Warden is all that stands between us and victory. There is still much we must do to prepare, but for now, I will see if there is aught that may remedy the strange affliction which plagues you.
Okay, 3 options. I'll see it through, or the end is finally in sight, or when the warden is dead, will your work finally be done? That seems to get the most information possibly. So, when the warden is dead, will your work finally be done?
Yes, I believe it will. Once the tyranny of light is ended, the people of the Crystarium will be safe, and the future that must be shall come to pass.
That last part of the sentence was cryptic.
I'll not keep you from your rest any longer. Take as much time as you like.
He walks away. We watch him go. Dark screen, bright white screen, dark screen again. We're looking at a book. It looks like we're in the past. The book closes. The words were illegible. Looks like no, this isn't right, is what I see on the bottom of the screen. It would need to be later, after the liberation of Alamigo, perhaps. There's a dragon on the cover of the book, and Heavensward, maybe? That actually could be the word there, at the bottom, below the dragon. Please tell me you finished, says a gun-toting compatriot. A Rogadin. We have to go. They'll be upon us any moment. Very well. Where to next, then? Let's just worry about getting out of the city, and pray the airship is still in one piece. Anywhere we go from here will just be more of the same. More, like, hits on this building or nearby it, shaking everything. Gods, by the sound of that last one, I reckon the Knight's 12 might be the Knight's rubble now. Is there nothing else we can do? I don't know who this voice is coming from, by the way. Look around you. This isn't war. It's a sickness, and it's spread to every corner of Eorzea. The city-states are in disarray, and by all accounts the Far East faring no better. There'll be nothing left of us when this is over. This world is beyond saving. I never tire of that story, when the hero swoops in astride a white dragon to save the little girl. He's talking about the book we were reading, I think. More hits, more shaking. He pulls out his gunblade. I could die happy knowing someone like that was still around. He faces the door. This person looks at the book one more time. Indeed, but not today. Not while our message remains undelivered. It does look like Heaven's Word. I think that's probably what that word is. It's just in weird fucking... It looks like Kevin's. Have faith, my friend. We will find her. In black screen. Her being me? Warrior of Light? Or Minfilia? Or what? We wake up in our bed. In a position I wish I could sleep in. Sit up. What a peculiar dream. Or was that the past? I think it was the present. But I'm gonna go with, was that ... the past? I don't know who I'm saying it to. You shake your head. Look around your room. The window's open. I don't remember closing it, so it seems natural. I kind of like this Dragoon outfit. I mean, I'm sorry, it has a midriff that's showing like that. But anyway, that is actually the end of More Than a Hunch, the story quest. I do have my sponsor, non-sponsor list pulled up, which this one is Old Wisconsin Beef Sausage Snack Sticks. They're a fantastic keto snack that I keep in my fridge. It's like all of them are in one bag, and they're not individually wrapped, so you have to keep them in the fridge. I just opened a new bag, and out of the new bag, they're so good. And if you were to eat like one or two every day, you would get the best quality for like the maybe 12 days. If you're like me and you might eat one a day, they're still going to be very good quality. I still very much enjoy the taste, but obviously fresher is always better. It's just how it works. But I can attest that in the fridge, as long as you do your best with anything you put in your fridge to get the air out of the mix, like, you know, squeeze the air out, have it double. Like I have a bigger plastic, like a Ziploc kind of bag that I put over it. I make sure no air hits it, so that any organisms that are inside or on the meat aren't going to have enough oxygen to do their job. But these are great. I always eat them. One stick, it goes with 2 slices of whatever cheese you want. Whatever cheeses are your favorite. But I tend to go with Swiss, or my favorite is mozzarella. So if I can get mozzarella slices. But for some reason, the local grocery store is more often out of those than they are out of any other slices. I have a feeling it'd be pretty good with like Monterey Jack, or maybe even what's the kind of like peppery one? And whatever. You guys will know what I'm talking about. But delicious. If you purchase this with the link in my description, I will get a cut. I will see you next time. I'm going to make one more video tonight because I'm really looking forward to doing more of the story. But I will see you next time. Hope you enjoyed.